Let's see. There we go. We got system audio. Hope you guys can see what's going on over here. Let's do it again. Take 2, you got it. I think you guys got sound now. All the sound. All right, this will be part 2. Friday night, after hours. We're looking good. All right. We back. All right, part 2. Part 2. All right, we're going to look really quick here at the NASDAQ. Really quick. Let's see what's going on. This is on the 3-month. Let's go to the monthly. All right. This is 2001, 2000, 1999. Yeah. This is a very emotional top. I mean, this looks like any chart. The, anatomy of a bull run chart, right? But now it's crazy. This was zombie apocalypse. And look at that. We are on fire. I hope everyone found their way back here, by the way. Hey, by the way. All right. Let's go a little closer here and see what's going on. Now we're here, December. Where is the... All right, let's just bring this up too. Up here. Cool. Check 1, 2. All right. Everything looks very bullish. When you go down to the 2-month, you can see this RSI going all the way back to 2001. And yeah, I mean, it's very interesting. And here is the MACD on the 2-month. All right. That's the 3-month on the MACD. Okay. And here was 2000, 2001. And we are just launching. Now, obviously, you see this lower volume, so you've got bearish divergence on the 3-month. I think everybody understands that we're in a game of musical chairs. Nobody knows where this is going to stop. But we are on the up. You got a lot of volume come in. I go back to the weekly. Let's take a look. And let's forget about 2001 right now. Let's just look at what's happened since we broke the all-time high in 2001. All right. So let's come back here to January of 2024. It's just been rip-roaring. All right. But you can certainly see, let's forget about this guy right now. RSI is coming a little lower. For sure. Let's see what's going on here. What's this? I didn't even see this yet. Is this something we need to look at? What's this? I mean, we're bouncing up. We look like we're bouncing up. Everything looks bullish. This was the bottom of the bear, right? So summer 2022, because we're all around back then. All right. And we are just bouncing up here. Okay. So as crazy as things are, people are in the market, you know. Come over here to Meta. You're going to switch for me. Yeah. Meta is at all-time highs. And now, sure, you've got, sorry guys, a lot of latency right now, so it's lagging. Our size. We going up, man. I mean, yeah, is everything overbought? Yeah, everything's at all-time highs, guys. That is not even, you know, we're in crypto because we're absolute degens. Everything's at all-time highs. Everything. Just about. So, let's look at the Dixie very quick. All right. Dixie is pumping too. And I think because demand for dollars is going up, but the liquidity, I think, on dollars right now is low. And I think that might be partly manufactured. So just a heads up on that. What are the games being played right now? I don't know. This is really interesting, though. All right, let's look at Bitcoin really quick. Okay. Where are we at? So we've been in this for a long time. We're making lower highs, but we're not making lower lows, but we're making lower highs. All right, this is the 3-month. Go to the 2-month. We've definitely got some concerns for sure. Okay, volume is dropping down. This looks like it's weakening without a doubt, but that's to be expected. We're making, for almost, how long have we been making lower highs? What is this? March? Man, over half a year. You understand that? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Man. We're 6 months we've been making lower highs. So volume is coming down. There's no doubt about that. Now, is this going to play out and we're going to fall apart? I don't know. Now, if this weakens and stays weakened, you guys know what that means, right? We'll have altcoin season. But if there's panic, if this strengthens or stays where it is, I don't think our altcoins will do well. Okay, if this strengthens or does better. If this just continues to keep coming down, dominance is going to come down, and we could have a nice run. Question is, when is that run coming? All right. Let's go look at Pulse because it's been doing great. Look at this W for me, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful W. Beautiful, beautiful W. What's up? Good afternoon. Oh, yeah, forget for you guys. It's not after hours, is it? Some of you guys, if you're in California, it's lunchtime right now. So cheers. For me, it's late night, man. It is late night. All right. What is going on? I'm on the weekly right now. I am on the weekly. I mean, this looks great. This looks great. Yes, we had this cross back here in September. Everything's been going to order. That looks bullish. Volume has picked up a little bit. Now, this doesn't mean it goes up from here. I'm 100% convinced we're forming a W. I've been convinced like that even in my earlier videos. You can see a W here. But remember, a W doesn't have to be very pretty. It can absolutely come down again and form, it can be a little wider on this side. So is the timeline now? Is it beginning of the year? That could make sense too. Everything just runs. I have a friend of mine who's convinced of that, works at a hedge fund. He's saying December, January is when everything rips again. I don't know. Is that possible? It's possible. And we still would be in the W. We could come down, retest here, have a higher low, and then rip to form the other side of that W, which I suspect is going to be, because also I see this beautiful volume taper right here. And sometimes it happens like that, right? Where it tapers out, and then you guys know what happens here, right? It's the same thing in all crypto stocks. Comes, gets lower, and then wham, it just rips. And then what you're going to see is just this green God candle right here, a volume come in. And I think that's what will form the other stroke of this W, all right? And then we'll have to get up here and play there. So right now this looks beautiful. You do have some volume, but like I said, I see this pattern. So maybe we do fill out a little bit more of this half of the W. But we are looking beautiful, guys. I don't see any concerns. The good thing about us kind of being where we are is even if the market hits a rough patch, we don't have a lot far to go down. As a matter of fact, we'll probably be the first ones to get green candles if there was some, big sell-off or something in the market, because we're already down where we need to be. And all you'd want to look for is if this does break down here, it just kind of stays in a higher low formation, and then well, we're off to the races. Maybe we'll make it a beautiful inverse head and shoulders here, and we'll test something down here. And we don't have to. We could just range here for a bit. Maybe we come just slightly lower and take off. But I think this is looking really good for us. I don't see us coming and breaking and making new lows. I really don't think so. I think we get a higher low here at some point and form an inverse head and shoulders. Maybe get a left shoulder head, right shoulder here, and it could just muck about for a second before it rips up. It doesn't have to be a perfectly pretty W, but I think we're going to see that W when we zoom out in the future and go to a monthly chart. We'll 100% see it. Let's look at the 4 hour. Let's see what's going on here. You definitely got trading back. This looks really healthy. People are buying and selling. Yeah, this might be a place where we obviously looks like maybe done. Yeah. So maybe we are going to go down slightly lower and form the other side of this right shoulder or something here. Yeah, this looks great. And you can see we ripped up, and now we're going up to retest. We broke the support of this trend. We started back in September. See that? We've broken that. We're going to go up, test it. And like I said, it's fine if we're rejected. We come down a little bit here. It's totally fine right now. It's absolutely okay. Everybody's treading water right now, but everything's at all-time highs too, so this looks gorgeous. October 31st, you think we test SAC rate in Q4? So SAC rate, I think, is where it's like here. Let me just look at this. I'm going to switch over to price. When there's a lot of zeros, I switch to market cap. So SAC rate's going to be right here, guys. So he's asking. In Q4, I think in Q4 or Q1. Yeah? But do you think we'll hit it end of year? Ooh, that's a tough question. That's tough. Are the elites going to run it up into the end of the year? It's hard to say. It could be like 2022. Remember that, where they ran it down and then literally the market ripped on like January 3rd, 4th, or 5th of 2023. I remember this day because I went in on trades. On like the 2nd I went in and the market ripped within a few days. But the market was going down. Remember October, November, December, and everyone said that was it. We're going much lower. Bitcoin's going to 10K, and it was at 15K. So it's possible we do that again, where we don't get a Santa rally, but then New Year comes and we just rip. That's a possibility too. But maybe we do start running after the election because that's usually an exciting time. There's a lot of uncertainty. Maybe we get the election and certainty comes in the market. People feel confident regardless of who it is, and we start to rip, and we finish off the cycle going into spring, summer 2025. And I think that's very possible. And we get our blow-off tops May, June 2025, possibly September, October, but maybe May, June 2025. Those are the tops, and we maybe alt-run crazy through the summer and into fall of 2025. Yeah. RH case dismissal and it's time to take off. It's possible, but sometimes psychologically we're already running, right? Like a buy the rumor, sell the news event where maybe we run up to the court case and unfortunately we might sell off at the court case, even if it's a win. Let me think. Even if it's a win, would we just sell off? It's interesting. It is interesting because if the market just chops sideways or stays stagnant or even gets a little weaker, what would happen there? That's really interesting. I haven't dwelled on it too much because everything just looks great, but it would be cool to put some bets down, wouldn't it? Isn't there an app on Pulse Chain where you can make bets? Let's do something like that. Are we gonna buy the rumor, sell the news on the court case? We're gonna sell off, or are we gonna rip? I'll put some money down. I'll pick a side just to play. Isn't it like a Pulse Pot or something? Somebody put it in there. Let's go in and make some bets. And we'll put it on Twitter. It's interesting to see what could happen. I mean, obviously, you could just buy into it. Where's the court case? So October 31st, right here. I'll put the line, so it's right here. So maybe we run up into it. Look at that. That would be right here with this resistance. That would come up right here to 0.0069. Oh, that would be perfect, right? 0.000069 cents, and then we slam down. I'll make it higher low, but yeah, we could sell off a little bit, and then we'd find stability right here in this range. RH case dismissal, and it's time to take off. If it's dismissed, if it just gets dismissed, yeah, we could just keep ripping too, right? Like we pump into it. It's like a buy the rumor, buy the news, and then good news. We just keep going. That's very possible too. You know, the reason it would line up with something else happening, right? Like some other shenanigans in politics or government or world crisis. You know, it'd be like Halloween, and they would announce. You'd think we would rip, we'd win the case, but then they would announce some dumb, global shenanigan, and everything would sell off for a second. People would think it's finally over, markets are going to turn down, but we just hit like a higher low, and then everybody gets in, the smart people, and then we rip into December, January. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. But chart looks great. Really good, guys. Let's go to... Are you guys still accumulating right now? Or are you guys done with kind of filling up your bags? Over here. Let's look at PulseX. PulseX is a beast. PulseX is a beast, guys. Just want to take off. Look at this chart in relation to pulse chain. Wait, what the hell is this? USD die. Oh, hold on, let me pull up the other one. Sure. All right, look at this. This didn't die really quick. Man, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is going to be beautiful. Let's go to the pulse one. Yes, definitely accumulating. Oh, you're still DCing? Good. Still buying. Wow, right on. Look at this pulse X to pulse. Beautiful. That's crazy looking. See that again. Low. We broke out. We're doing a retest, and I think it's just going to keep going up. Yeah, we got this retest, and we are just bye bye. See you later, Pulse. Pulse X is like bye bye. Remember when everybody was shitting on Pulse X and they were trying to get out of Pulse X and they were dumping it for pennies to get Pulse Chain? And now look at this. It's just fucking madness. All right, let's go see. Let's go to incentive before we go to Hex. I haven't looked at incentive in a second here. Who's farming out there? Who's a farmer? Why does a tractor look like a freaking roller skate and not a tractor? It's like a grown man's rollerblade. All right, roller skate. Incentive. Look at that. What a beast. I think this is it's gonna inverse. Left shoulder head, right shoulder is gonna form out here. Even if you touch down here and make a higher low, it doesn't even matter. It's just beautiful. Yeah. So left shoulder head, right shoulder is gonna possibly play out over here. Everything looks beautiful. Very beautiful. Let's go and look at the. Let's look a little closer at this. So weekly's turning over a little bit. Yeah, we saw it weakening to pulse a little bit there. People were ripping on incentive on Twitter recently. Who does that? Oh, there's a beautiful W here. Probably retest a little bit, come down. Yeah, no big deal. Let's see some. This is monthly looking like. I mean, I suppose anything's possible, right? I mean, when you look at it like this, you could almost be like, yeah, that could be a bear flag. And you get this massive reversal. But I wouldn't even worry about it. I wouldn't even care. Even if it came down and retested the bottom of my range I'd put here, which was the top of this candle, $1.20. Like, yeah, is it possible? I guess it's possible. But it looks pretty bullish. You can see on the daily, let's see, it's turning over there, going down. But the weekly, you see we've crossed. We're going up. I think, there was a lot of hype on Ink, and I love Ink. I've been farming it, so I have a lot of hope for it because I think it could do really well. I mean, he called it incentive token. If it doesn't do well, then what kind of incentive token is that, right? Like, it has to do well. P-Dive. Oh, P-Diver's pulse. Yeah, we'll look at that. Yeah, so incentive has to do well, But I guess anything's possible. All right, we're going to look at P-Dive. We're going to look at Hex first really quick, though. Wait, what's that? I'm in PLS, ETH, and PLS. All right, good. Yeah, I'm in PLS, PulseX, LP, and a few others. Yeah, worldwide. We'll look at that. Let me look at Hex really quick. Okay, let's go look at Hex. See what's going on. So, Hex Pulse. So, guys, this is really great. This is, almost 2 years old. All right, year and a half old. Let's give it a year and a half, all right? But you can see what's happening here. We've come up, tested, found support, and we're off to the races. All right? This is very bullish. This is very bullish candles. This is a very bullish move. This is a lot of volume. Obviously, like I showed when we looked at Pulse, and I showed you, these things, we'll have some major explosion at some point. Maybe this consolidates up here, this chills out, and then we explode in a massive way. We'll see what happens. Let me bring up the MACD. Let's go. Boom. See you later. See you later, buddies. Yeah, it's crossing over. Okay, yeah, you got a little bit of weakness up there, but I mean, look, this is a pretty serious rip. This is into Pulse. If I come back to USD, same thing, was quite a rip. You can imagine it's going to come back and test probably this range right here at 1 penny. Yeah, might come back and test that range right there. This might have been your low. I don't, probably not going to go much lower than a penny or 0.008 cents again. And let's go back. Let's go look at Hex on ETH. This was the black sheep. Yeah, this was the black sheep. Oh, okay. I was charting this before. Look, I was just playing around. Okay, so what does this mean? I don't know. Put it in log to see it, and you can see every time it comes, touches, it's rejected. We did an overextension here back in February of 2023. We come back, retouched it again, rejected, and we're touching it again. Once again, it could be rejected, but it doesn't mean it has to collapse much lower. For me, all the conditions are fulfilled to go up on EHEX, to be totally honest. Like, I'm satisfied with the way these candles played out in terms of, are we going lower? No, I don't think so. So, yeah, we could just come back and touch the tippy tops of some of these, fill out this wick here at the bottom of this range, and then rip out of this before we see you later, alligator. So, yeah, once again, maybe we go back to, what's this, 2 cents or something, right? Well, no. Well. Oh, yeah, we're at 0.003, 0.002, worst case scenario, maybe. Hey Sharon, how are you? But it looks really good. We're looking good. Let me look at the RSI really quick. I haven't looked at that in a little bit in a second here. And then we'll look at the it's fine. Okay. Let me see this really quick. Yeah, so for me, all the conditions are fulfilled to go up from here. Like, I'm really happy with this. And like I said, we may come back and touch now the top of this range. I don't know if you guys are trading. With Hex, I accumulate, I stake. I don't really trade it. Yeah. I don't know. Where are we at? We're up here. Yeah, it's possible we come back and retest a little bit of this. Kind of like you see here. You fall out, you create a little bit of structure, and then you go up again. That's what we want to see. We don't want to see it go lower than 0.002 cents. We really don't. And then we're getting messy. Then we're coming all the way back down here, possibly. So we want it to hold at 0.002. We're looking really good right now. Let's come back here at the RSI. Where's my RSI? So, okay, so I want to look at this really quick. Hmm. We're looking good. We're looking good. Looking good. All right. Yes, worldwide. P-die pulse. For end of year, ink price prediction. Okay. We were just on ink. We were just on it. We were just here. End of year. Okay, look, here's the thing. We were just talking earlier, Kingsway, about whether we're going to rip in Q4, so maybe right after the election, or do we stay down and then we do what we did like in 2023, where the new year starts and then we start to rip? And that could be interesting. I mean, I want to believe that obviously there's an election. We have certainty in the market. We know who it's going to be. It's contentious, but it doesn't matter. The market likes certainty. And the market, you think, is going to rip, right, on the election. So maybe end of Q4 we start to rip. Now, if this starts to rip, if I didn't know anything about Richard Hart and Pulse Chain, here's a problem. There's an OA for everything. It's tough to call things as much on charts as maybe in other crypto. But if I were just a betting man, let me put this on log, see what I see here. Look at this. All right. If I were just a betting man, what would I see here? Okay. So, that looks really good. What would I see? I have a feeling we got to mess around in this range for a little bit. This $5-6 range, like around $6 right here. I just have a feeling it's like not done playing with that area yet. So maybe, that would be really nice, but because I think once we pass $7.50, we're going to go pretty ballistic. So maybe end of year, if we start to do well, maybe $6. I'm not typing it. I don't want that. I'm going to hold it against me. You got a great radio voice, my man. Worldwide, well, thank you. I had no idea. Todd, what's up, bro? Good ratio trade, hex to ink. Is it? Oh, let's look really quick. Oh, and then I'm going to PDI, I promise, worldwide. I'm going there. Hang on. We're just in these hex to ink. So I'm going to come over here. Let's go. Ink, hex. So let's look at. This is liquidity is $356. What the fuck? Wait, hang on. Is that it? Okay. On version on V2. All right, let's see. Below 50. Will it be below? Yeah, I think it's going to be below 50 for sure. Before the end of the year. I mean, that's a lot of power in a movement, So this one, you like this? Oh, sorry. There we go. Okay. So are you trading back and forth? So you sold your ink into Hex back here in March, or something like that. You were buying. Yeah, I mean, look, that made sense. Hex was pummeled. Hex was pummeled, and yeah, this would have been a good time to rotate back out of Hex into ink. Yeah, man. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. 100%. This is actually the smartest way to trade Hex. Actually, if you're going to, and I really thought this would have been hit. I think this is, if you're going to trade. See, how did you know? Are you rotating back into ink right now? Man, this ecosystem is cool. See, if you find edges like this, switch it. Oh, Hex ink. What? Some of your esoteric content, the Dark Night of the Soul and Solar Streamer Fire. Gonna need more. Ryan, thanks, brother. Those take a lot of willpower to do. So I really appreciate that, because actually those take the most of my soul, because they're not just static charts and things. And when I hear that, it's really inspiring, because they don't get as many views as my basic chart stuff. So I do really appreciate that, because yeah, they take a lot of something. Inverse top corner. Inverse top corner. Okay, it's one of these. This one? See, I don't ratio trade as much, so I'm rarely switching them back and forth. That's my cat. That's Hex. We don't follow this one. This? So now it's the same one. Yeah, man. Okay. Yeah. It's just too much here. Let's give it to him now. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, we could try this. Oh, shit. This doesn't look like it's going to stop for a while. Hey, man, this is really great. Yeah. Todd, thanks. This is very cool. I like this ratio. It seems to be just tracking really nicely, too. Look, you got a lot of resistance right here. I think this is going to reverse here. Obviously, it's oversold on the 3-day. Overbought on the 3-day. It could overextend a little bit. I mean, it's still bullish. But yeah, this is cool. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. Cool. All right. We're going to look at DAI. Yeah? Die. Okay, this is for the real degens out there. Apparently, I didn't realize this was still a conspiracy theory. P-Dye is still a conspiracy theory. We're going to look at P-Dye versus Pulse first. You guys can see this is trending up. It's really beautiful. We are holding support. Okay, so this is looking beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, bitch. Yeah. All right. Let's go look at... that can't be right, can it? V2. Liquidity. That can't be right. No, that can't be right. Yeah, gotta go learn more on Titan X. What is going on with Titan X, man? So, yeah. I think it's still strong. I think it's really going to gain traction over Pulse still. I don't see this flipping into a different type of relationship. I think this is only going to grow and keep amplifying. And it'll be a little bit like Pulse X, where this is just going to just keep ripping up pretty hard. I think there may come a point where this may really take off in a pretty big way in relation to Pulse 2. Let's look at Teddy Bear. Teddy Bear is looking beautiful. What is there to say? Got this kind of chilling, coming a little bit soft on the weekly. All right. For some, Bear is just not where the attention is right now. I think people are more focused on obviously Pulse Chain, Hex, etc. There's just where the attention is right now. I think that when the court case is won, when the Heartman begins to stream, it's going to go crazy. Obviously, you should still be accumulating on something like this. It's only a $20 million market cap for a meme in crypto, which we've seen memes do unbelievable things. Tonight we're having this yummy stuff. Let's see. Let's see. PTGC. Let's see, it's a pulse. Whoa, whoa. Fuck. That's crazy. Wow. So to me, it looks like we're in a distribution range right now. I think that should be obvious. It looks very similar to Bitcoin 2021. You guys should be able to recognize these patterns by now. And so this is to pulse. We've fallen out, retested. No matter where you put it. All right. Let's see something really quick. Trump 2024. Yes, sir. What else are you guys looking at? Give me your requests. I'll be right back. BBC. Oh, yeah. P-drip pulse. Let's look. I haven't looked at this chart before. Let's see. Pulse strip. Oh, pulse strip. Yeah. Let's see. Whoa. This looks absolutely demoralized right now. This is the pulse strip. I didn't know they had a token. What do they need a token for? What's this? All right, let's see. So let me ask you a question really quick. Is anybody holding P-drip? Is anybody holding it? Or are you guys looking for a trade? Because it's not looking that good to me right now. I mean, I think that it's near a bottom. You know what I mean? I can't imagine it goes much lower. Maybe it just hangs out and consolidates here for a little bit longer. But it's possible it swings back and goes back to maybe $1.30 again. Maybe even lower, maybe $1.20. Depending on what happens, I mean, it could even go lower. I don't know a whole lot about this, but I'm not crazy about all this right now, what I'm seeing on the RSI. So, and this is on the 3-day. So maybe in the short term, we get a little bit more, a little bit of down pressure. Yeah. Just to secure a little bit more support and convince us what it wants to do. But obviously, it's pretty much near its bottom, right? I have a feeling this is going to be rejected. You're holding and farming G with P-drip. G, what's G? I don't know what G is. Is that another token? So it's possible this gets rejected right here, and we just come down a little bit more. But it is on its way up. I think a reversal is imminent here. Oh, look. Yeah, you can see the MACD did cross over. Okay, so, yeah, so obviously it fell out of this. You've got a W, inverse W. I mean, you can go. Yeah, so if I were to show you this, what would you see? Yeah? You see what I'm saying? So if I were to show you this is obviously a breakout and it's going higher, right? That's what you would tell me. And this is inverted. So to me, if I were to see this chart and you were to say, are we going higher? I'd go, yeah, this looks like we're breaking out and we're going higher. But, you know, you want to see. Yeah. So I do think we could possibly go a little bit lower here. All right. on this one. So keep holding it because I don't see this going up, a whole lot lower. But like I said, I don't know this project. Maybe we just come down to, like I was saying, $1.20, $1.30. That's your kind of your bullish case, $1.12, somewhere in this range. And you want to grab support. But we got to get back. We got to break. For this to start making headways, we got to get above $1.90. $2. All right, you got to get back above in this range. All right, but we're going a little bit lower here. P-Drip Pulse, Hawk Tua on Solana. Yeah, I haven't checked Hawk Tua in a little bit. Solana. Oh, that's a Pulse one. Which one is that? Two others. Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on. This kind of reminds me of Hex in that way that, you got this massive pump, you've broken out of a range, okay, in a really nice way, and you've gotten above some serious resistance, and it looks like you're holding right now. This is really good. Obviously, you're going to come back possibly and retest probably the top of this range at 0.0012 cents. All right. If you bought down here, you're looking good. I think this is building up. Let's see this again. Because if you go back here to the... your breakout there. You go back. Yeah, you're looking good, man. You're looking good. Obviously, let's come over to 3-day. See what's going on. Yeah, look at that. You are very overbought. You should take some profits or just hang out. Obviously, it is going to do what it's going to do. It's a meme coin, but it's breaking out, man. Yeah, you're looking sharp. Looking good. You got $250,000 lock liquidity, 1.4. This is good. I think this is great. She's got a TV show now. Let's see the website. Let's see what's going on.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
You gotta give him that hawk to and spit on that thing. You get me?
I'm trying to see what that be like right there. Look, be that.
What's one move in bed that makes...
Her podcast is called Talk to Her. Yeah. Somebody was asking for Icosa. Yeah, man. Let's look at Bud. What's up, man? Let's look at Icosa. What happened to Icosa? So she's kind of a little bit topped out in terms of exposure, right? Like she's very overexposed at this point. We love her. God bless her. But, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. And girls, have you guys noticed that now on YouTube, every street interview you see, girls try to say something perverted or do something? They've literally incentivized every girl to absolutely follow in the footsteps. I don't know if this is good for us or bad for us. It's definitely entertaining. Icozo, let's see. Man. I'm scared to look at this. I don't know. Every time I've looked at this before, it's just been destroyed. Okay. Yeah, I remember September we went nuts and okay, it's holding up. All right, this is good. This is really good. All right. I thought I was going to see carnage and actually this is good. This is really good. All right. Because it's building its way up. So we've got above a lot of the messy stuff, okay, through here and we're holding right now. For now we are. I don't see any reason to come back down. Let me see what this too low to retest a lot of things because there's a lot of support where we're hanging out. So yeah, of course it made a big run. Maybe we fill out this range a little bit in here, but hopefully it's tight and we don't fall back down too low. And I can go to the weekly here. Let's go. Yeah, we'll consolidate a little bit around. But it doesn't look bad. This is the best I've seen it in a long time. Bob, man, I got some Icozo a while back, and yeah, obviously we all just got crushed on it. But, of course, Hex got crushed. It's leverage on Hex. It's, now Hex has been going up. Let's see. Oh, don't get stuck down there. We don't want that. So I guess it's not that bad, right? I mean, let Hex do its thing. I can't remember how this plays exactly. It's been a while. Let's see. Where's Bob go? No. Icozo's going to rip when V2 launches. No. Yeah, I don't know how this is playing out anymore. I've kind of lost track of it. But look at this. I mean, look at this. I'll show you guys some. Is that going to just... So this is just pretty solid TA. You can see it made this inverse head and shoulders. Okay. It's not always perfect, but you can see how it played out beautifully right there, right? You see that? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and it ripped just right on cue almost. Yeah? And so I think the relationship between Nix and Hex is definitely worth tracking from here on out. Now that it's picking up steam, let's see what happens. We want Icozo to do well. We want Hex to do well too, of course. Pika. Is Pika going up more? Hell, I know we got some more requests. Let me go see Pika because I was watching that for a sec. And I was telling people, I was like, look, it's probably going to keep ripping because it's being sponsored by some big influencers. I know Somi's really big into the Pikachus. And yeah. Yeah, I think when we looked at it last time, it was like right around here. Yeah, it's gone up. $100 million. Whoa, $100 million market cap. No, wait, what? Diluted value, 10 market cap. Okay, so it's got a different circulating supply. That's fine, whatever. Let's go here to. It's looking good, man. It's looking good. It's got a lot of strong YouTubers behind it. It's got a really strong community right now. People are really into it. Everybody who doesn't like Pikachu. So it's doing great. If you got in this, obviously, when I found it, we were already printing. I think it was like we had printed this green candle. I wasn't going to jump in immediately. So If you're in it, great, congrats. It's doing really good. Yeah, it's adorable. It's doing great. Oh, did this start only on Pulse Chain? Or is there a Solana one of this too? Peak is ripping right now. It's phenomenal. That's great, man. You guys got in this. On Tora, on ETH. Oh, and BBC. On Tora. On Tora. Tora on ETH. I don't know Tora on ETH. Let me see BBC really quick. Let's see what's going on. So, this is the BBC for you guys. This is the competitor to Ink, and 9-inch is the DEX that has some really cool features on it. That is the competition to PulseX. PulseX and 9-inch are the two big DeFi trading platforms on Pulse Chain. Okay. Yeah, it's looking good, man. It's breaking out. It's breaking out. It got some bad press for a while because I guess I've been beaten down quite heavily. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, tail's coming down. Okay. All right, so I think this is on the way up. The chart looks good. Might get a little bit of a retest right around here, but this to me looks pretty bullish. And let's just go back. We're looking good. It's looking good. So here's what you want to look for now. If we break out of here, so let's see. All right. You've got a big mess here, man. Yeah, so it's got a lot of work to do, but it's definitely got life coming back into it. But you can see it's also making a W very similar to a lot of the Richard Hart projects as well. There's no doubt about it. You know, this looks like it's going to form a beautiful W as well. It got beat down just like all the other tickers did for a while. And it looks like it's making headway. It's moving back up. It's out of that low range. I don't see it collapsing back down into these lows. I think we're going to hold out and make some headway now. Let's see, what's this? Looking good. Mintra is an open. Oh, we were going to hang on one sec. BBC. Somebody said Tora. Let's go look at Tora. I don't know what Tora is. Tora on ETH. Tora and Echo. Ah, I got a kitty cat token, huh? All right. All right. Let's see this website. So this came out in September, pumped really hard. Let's go to the, Yeah, it looks like a meme, a typical meme. It came out, it pumped really hard. It's been crushed and just consolidating here. If there's a community behind it, it's going to pick up steam. It's making a higher low right now. It doesn't look like it's doing anything abnormal. Everything looks pretty healthy. Yeah, you got some locked liquidity. Market cap looks really good. Tora Nico, the new Shiba. Oh, come on. You guys know we have too many tokens, right? You guys all know that, right? I don't know how much is left in this cycle. Do we go to the summer? Probably, but it's going to end like a .com bubble this time. It's going to be pretty messy. A tabby cat, Tora Nico, Japanese distinctive M-shaped marking on his forehead. Okay. And thanks for showing me this stuff, guys. Nihongo ga wakarimasu. Tora neko. Kabusu. I actually used to take Japanese. Very cool. All right. Well, it is what it is. You know, these things, they depend on the community. If the community is strong, it's going to go up. There's not a whole lot you're going to get out of the chart. To be honest, it's a very new project. You have really good signs here in terms of like lock liquidity, good market cap. This is an amazing place to be. If there's a good community and it rips, you have a lot of upside. I'm just curious how many holders there are right now. Total holders 1,280. So it's a little baby right now. And yeah, it looks good. Looks pretty well distributed here. I like what I'm seeing. Okay, so this isn't great right now, obviously. I mean, you guys know it's been beaten down. It may just, yeah, it looks like this is, it's a meme. It depends on the community right now, what's pumping it, because there's not necessarily fundamentals or anything right here, right? So could this go lower? Yeah, it could. It could, 100%. It can, or it can just consolidate. Maybe it goes slightly lower. But if the community is strong, it's fine. It's fine. But in terms of TA, you know, it's tough right now to give it a lot of TA. We don't have a lot of structure. It's done a typical pump and dump like a lot of meme coins do in the beginning. Doesn't mean anything. It 100% means it could consolidate here, just hang out, go sideways for a bit, and then the next pump will be, obviously, if it comes back to life, the next pump is going to be absolutely insane. Like most memes with low market caps like this. Like this is on ETH. So $100,000 market cap is low for ETH, 150,000, okay? On Pulse Chain, you know, that would be medium, probably like medium size already, right? But for ETH, this is tiny. Okay, is what it is. So, not many coins under $5-10 million market cap on Pulse anymore. That's true, actually, too. Well, no, there are, but 5-10 million is actually like pretty decent size already. 5-10 million on ETH is nothing. Great background sound. Hex is away. Oh, thanks, Kenobi. Mintra is OpenSea fork with 1.2 million. Mintra. Oh yeah, let's go see Mintra. Let's see what's going on. I wish I put more when it was down. Oh, what was down? Rich, you got to put what you're talking about. We don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, Pika's ripping. Oh, there was somebody else I didn't want to miss. Oh, Zach on Solana. Sharon, you were asking Zach on Solana. See, you guys are great because I haven't even heard any of these. By the way, I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna watch it. Let's see what it does. I'm curious. Zach on Solana. Let's see. Zach Morris from the TV show. Is that what this is? That's good. Oh no way. Zach Attack. Nice. Okay, you're coming up to a lot of resistance right now. Shannon, are you in this or are you looking for an entry? Sharon, I'm sorry. Are you looking for an entry or are you in it right now? O'Halloran. O'Halloran. You know, my ex, her last name was O'Hanlon. O'Hanlon. Jennifer O'Hanlon. You're O'Halloran. She was very Irish, yes. So let's see what's going on here. You got almost $1 million liquidity, 20 million market cap. It's on Solana. That's great. It's been beaten down, but it looks like there's life coming back into it without a doubt. How long's it been out? Came out in the summer. Great, because this life looks like. Hello, buddy. Let's go to the daily here. Yeah, it's coming back to life, big time. It is overbought right now. Okay, I think I would say you're gonna have to, because you're also at a tremendous amount of resistance right now, Sharon. Okay, you see that? Okay, so I think because you've got this being over bought. Now here's the thing, guys. With these meme coins, the TA, you got a meme coin that's very new on Solana in a bull run. You can't take the TA like we're talking about Bitcoin here. You got to understand that. According to this, yeah, I think we may come down retest, but if there's enough hype cycle, everything gets a little bullish, people get excited, the marketers hit it really hard, this could just take off, so you forget the TAs. You got to remember that when you're dealing with these meme coins, right? You get it, right? But technically, you are overbought. You can see this. And look at the stochastic really quick, okay? Just to get a little bit. Yeah, you can see generally in this range, it sells off, so you might have a little bit of juice left. You see in August, it sold off right here. I'm on the daily. You see that in September, it sold off here, and you see coming up in October. What do you see? You have a pattern, right? August, sold off. September, and end of all. This is so uncanny. So August 25th, it sold off. September 18th, not sold off, I mean, but it topped out, and you're going on October, so maybe you got a week left, and you can expect, if you just look at these technicals, maybe we have a little bit of pullback, but it's climbed out of its mess, all right? And if this pulls back, I would say it's going to pull back maybe to here, like 0.0, like 1.5 cents. It's like it's looking good. It's looking good, but it is crypto. I mean, you could get a juicier pullback, but you're looking good. Depends on where you got in, really. But I like this. This has got good structure, got good volume. Definitely see people trading this, accumulating it, picking it up. Yeah, you see this kind of a lot of bullish patterns down here. Yeah, people are interested. People are interested in this. People are watching this, and they're very interested, all right? And that's really important. So when you look at these candles, you're looking for activity, action, interest, people snapping it up at places that are good places. It doesn't look to me like people are just like, whatever, people are excited about this, I think. So, yeah, it may retest, come back a little bit, and, consolidate a little bit through here. But then when it breaks through, I think it's going to fly because it's been consolidating for a good amount of time. Let me see something really quick. Yeah. Yeah, so look, some might say that could have gotten a cup and handle there. But it's like Adam and Eve, I definitely see like inverse head and shoulder. You're up. All this is played out, okay? All this bullish action here that was at the bottom, it's played out, okay? That's all that this means I'm getting right now. It's not bad at all. Just know that the bullish push to get here is played out. So unless the market rips and people really hit this hard, it's probably not going to break through right this second, but you're looking really good. Maybe you get a tail, like a little bit of a sell-off here, a little bit of a tail. Maybe it looks like a bit of a cup and handle at some point, and then it's gonna blast off. This is really good. I'm gonna watch this one too. Thanks for sharing this one. And who doesn't like that show? We need more shows like that. All right. I think she was an industry plant. I have $10. The Hawk Tool Girl's an industry plant. Well, here's the thing. How was she an industry plant? I mean, she was on the street doing it. Do you mean like they put her on the street and made her get in that show? Is that what you're getting at? XRP 88? Or do you think, I think that she just happened to get on camera and then they're taking advantage of the situation. But maybe you're right. Maybe she's an industry plan. I don't know. Tell me more about it. Was referring to Pika. I'm in it. Not many coins under it. Yeah. Great backer. Oh, yeah, Mintra. We're going to look at Mintra. So let's look at really quick. Let's just do a price target here really quick. Where could Zach go? So we're at 20 million. I'm just running a fib here just to have some fun. I think this is a good looking chart, guys. I think this could rip. I think this could go to 50 cents. I'm gonna say it now. I think this one could rip pretty hard. If you're into Solana and here, I think let's look at the website. I'm curious now. We looked at Pika. Nice. The cabal is now ready to take over on Solana. I love it. It's great. It's awesome. This is awesome. Yes, this looks like you could do well. This is a nice looking chart. Gotta keep an eye on this one. When this breaks out of here, it's going to make a pretty serious hammer, okay? And it's going to go. Because you see the excitement here? You see how this retracement came down? And let me show you something. I'm going to show you guys something really quick, and then we're going to look at, what did we say, bonk? No, what did we look at? After this, we're going to go look at... help me out. Chat, come on. We're looking at bond. What do we look at? Wasn't that too? So we're going to go look at... we'll look at Donald Trump and... all right. You guys remind me. Oh, Mintra. We're supposed to look at Mintra. All right. So this is important. Check this out. Okay, one thing I noticed here is how much excitement came in here. People really anticipated this, that it was going to break higher, okay? Okay, this is one thing I noticed when I look at candles. Okay, this is like just a quick little... See this 50% retracement right here? This is the half point. You guys see that? See how it like danced right there? That's good. But look at this overextension right here. And I'm on the daily, so if I come here, let's go to 8 hour, you'll see it better. It's a newish coin, so... Look at this overextension. Okay, do you guys see this overextension? Now, this is a reversal. This is a doji right here because it overextended. It wasn't going to go, okay? But people, look at this, you know, the way this candle is hanging out above this 0.786, people really anticipating it to go higher. They were very bullish about it. There's a lot of excitement here on this project, all right? And that's a good sign. This is really good signs, okay? So these are all little things that sometimes I don't take time to like break it all down. Oh, delete that. But these are things that I notice when I look, okay? So this is really good. So that tells me when this breaks out, probably there's people really watching this. And like I said, it's possible you do break out now. I'm not saying we don't. We don't have to pull back a little bit, but I think we pull back maybe a little bit. Otherwise, I think we would have blasted off by now. And when we do make a beautiful hammer right here and take off, dude, this is gonna fly. Because these people are very excited. There's a lot of excitement about this, so something to think about. Let's just draw that. I'm just curious here, really quick. That overextension. Okay. Yeah, it looks really good, guys. All right, we're going to Mintra. Let's see what happened. Now, there was a kid in the community who was a really young guy who made Mintra, right? What happened to him? He used to stream all the time. So, okay. Oof. Okay, we're underneath a lot of resistance right now on Mintra. Okay. So, you know, we're not. Oh, what did I click on? We're not crazy about that. Well, nah. It's breaking off a bottom for sure, obviously, but there's not a lot of energy right now or excitement. Okay, but volume's pretty low too. Let's look at it. 1 million market cap liquidity. Volume. You know, there's not much volume here. So, to some extent, it would be expected, but it doesn't seem. Who knows about Mintra? What's going on over there? Who's holding it? Mintra, Shirley Fortress. This just looks like it could roll over a little bit. Like I said, it's breaking off the bottom. It's fine. I see potential issues. I feel like there's a possibility it could fall apart and fill out some lower ranges. But it could also go up. You know, I don't know. It really depends. I think the bullishness is played out for now. Whatever was happening off here. It's on the 3-day, so maybe we have to come back and let things reset a little bit. I mean, technically, it's fine. Yeah, look, the daily fell apart, right? Okay. You guys see this? So, and I think that we're gonna get a rejection here. Yeah, that's what I think. Oh, here's a doji right here on the daily. Okay, so there you go. It's right there. Okay, so yeah, I think it is gonna fall apart a little bit, and you know, before you even saw this doji, before we even saw that, we're seeing it in the candles, we're seeing it in the movement, we're seeing what's happening, we're seeing weakness. But it is low volume. You know, if they make an announcement, I don't know what's going on with the project right now. I'm not following up on it. I don't like this right here. Yeah, I think we could break down a little bit. I don't think it's ready yet. But like I said, I don't know the project. I'm not following it. If there's some big announcement, something going on, it's going to break through because it's been beaten down. Oh, Sharon, you were in, was it Zach? Is that what you're looking at? You're in Zach? Or was it the Cowan? Yeah, Zach. Nice. Thoughts on Zach and Solana? Good. Yeah, I think, like I said, I like it. I think the chart looked really good. The candles, everything looks really healthy, and people are very excited about it. At least that's what I'm seeing in the candles and as I was showing you guys on that fib retracement, what I was noticing. That people are very excited about it. And I would be too. What was the name of that TV show? School. It was called. It was like in the 80s, right? Or the 90s? With, the girls were really cute, right? Yeah. Zach and there's that kid with the big hair. And then the suave Latin guy who ended up starting a TV show or something. Back to School or something? I don't remember the name. Do Donald Trump, it's on Pulse Chain, which is undervalued. Zach on Sol will go down a lot with Sol. Not many X's left compared to Pulse Chain. Yeah, like if Sol's hurting, it's going to hurt, of course, but the chart looks good. It looks, but yeah, like if the excitement for that project and Sol and memes on Sol are dying out and people are rotating, let's say to Pulse Chain, ideally, then yeah, it is a meme. That's what I was saying. It can do irrational things. You got to be ready. But I see there's a lot of interest when you look at that chart, man, on the Zach one. It doesn't look weak. It looks like people want to recover. Do Trump on Pulse Chain. All right, let's look at Trump on Pulse Chain. Oh, I saved this. I was watching this one. Let's come here. This one? This thing? I looked at this before for somebody, and I was telling them the same thing. I think we were back here. I said, this is just election dependent, and who's pushing it? No one knows about it. No one knows about it. All right, so I think same thing I'm going to say. There's not enough volume, history, anything to really gauge anything. This is a meme. This is based on the election and Trump, super low liquidity and volume and transactions. I can't. I don't have enough to go off here. Obviously, if he wins, I guess this would go nuts. It's kind of just hanging out. I suppose waiting for something to happen. I'd almost say that it looks worse than it looks better. But at the same time, you know, this is an election meme. You know, who's promoting Trump? I don't know, Ivan, if you're still with us, but who's promoting Trump? Is anyone talking about it? Or there's not even a website, is there? Let's see how many holders there are. 1,000 holders. That's good. Okay. Is there a tax token? And for 1,000, yeah, I mean, yeah, you got one whale, a couple whales there, whatever. It's not that bad. But hang on. Let me look. Yeah, I mean, somebody's holding a floor. Maybe the bigger players in it are keeping the floor going because it seems to want to keep in this pattern. They could be, because it is, see, it's like low liquidity, low volume. Maybe there's the creators of the token are or the whales are keeping it. Different than a Tropa, just a few people, community member crossover. Okay. I almost think the bigger players in the project may be trying to hold it up to keep the channel moving up, right? Because the sell candles are pretty serious. Like, you know what I mean? I don't like the MACD at all, because every time it goes up, it wants, somebody's getting rid of it very quickly. But at the same time, it's an election token, so if hype comes in, Trump, and looks like he's in the lead, then maybe this starts to do well, but there's just not that much interest. And like I said, somebody's getting rid of it very quickly as it gets up here. But it is getting bought up at a higher range. I'm gonna ignore. Just gonna do that right now. Yeah, I mean, a lot of interest would have to come for this to really blast off. I don't see much happening, and people are dumping it. I don't like this MACD at all, the way it's moving, and you can see this. The range is the people are getting rid of it faster and faster, which is weird because we're getting close to the election. Let's go look at Trump, the bigger one. What is it on Solana? Let's compare it. Let's take a look really quick. Was it this one, MAGA, 2.7 liquidity, or was it this one? Well, look at this one with $6.6 million liquidity. Let's go look at this one. All right, let's compare. Let's see what's going on. All right, so was this June? Oh, then they tried to delete him. All right. Obviously, there's a lot more volume, liquidity, so you know. So it's being smashed by a ton of resistance right now. Okay. It doesn't seem to have the energy to really break through, but it is bottoming out. You've got a beautiful W here on the RSI, but it might be similar to Zach in the terms of like it may just be like you got 3 of these beautiful green soldiers, these candles. Maybe we have to consolidate a little bit right now on this one. This one, yeah, I think we have to consolidate a little bit. But what, the election's what, November, first week of November? No, middle of November. Yeah, first week of November, right? So, I don't know. It's weird. I think some of these would be rallying right now, right? Huh. I feel like this has to consolidate a little bit more. It doesn't look like it's ready to just go ballistic. But like I said, so based on the election, and have you heard of DGen Roundtable Show? They have a coin called DRT. I like. Let me check it out. Overall, Trump up big, more of an AI pay for me, or more policy. Wait for extreme red days. Trump. Okay. You're up big on it? There wasn't that much movement on it. How you up that big on it? Let's go back. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, okay. I get you. Oh, yeah. I mean, it could be up 10x. Right on. Yeah, did you buy through these lows? Ivan? Yeah, it was hanging out down here for a while, right? So you were smart. Like, so last spring, you were anticipating... I remember, the election tokens that come out. So, yeah, you're still up. Great. I mean, it's moving up. So, as I was saying before, someone's not letting it fall below. That's what I think. And that's good. And DRT is referring to Pika. Yeah. Okay, let's go look at DRT. I don't know what this is. On Sol? Dungeon relics. Oh no. DRT DGen Roundtable. Okay, here we go. But what in the fuck are these? I've never heard of these. I'm gonna do it in Pulse, brother, because that's what I know. I don't know what these are. 28 millimeter Akita. I'll pull up this one because there's Liquidity Island. That sounds cool. Let's see what this is. What the fuck? All right, let's come back here. All right, this looks like it's done its bullish move. Let me see something here real quick. When did this come out? December. What? It's been out. Oh, it's been out for a long time. Okay, that's good. We got a lot to work with here. Welcome to the party, pal. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, man. Okay, this is looking good. You're good. I think the bullish move has completed. I mean, it's definitely very overbought. It's run. It doesn't have to fall apart. It can hang out here and just consolidate sideways, though you'll probably get definitely some profit taking for sure, a little bit. There's no liquidity. This is DRT Pulse, market cap. David, we looked at Zach. We spent a lot of time on Zach, actually. Go back and check it out. 10 minutes. You'll see it, man. We went in deep. It looks really good. We did Zach on Solana, David. Let me look here. Hang on. Yeah, you know, to be honest, it is overbought, but this is pretty bullish looking to me. to be honest. Even though it's very overbought, you can see it's already rolling over, so maybe it's ready to rip again. Hang on one second. What the fuck is that? Okay. Okay, yeah, this is pretty bullish, man. And I don't know why. People know about it. I need to learn about this. I mean, once again, it's 13K market cap. What is this? I don't even know what I'm looking. What is this? DGen Roundtable show. They have a coin. They made a coin. Okay, for their show. I don't know what this show is. We should check it out. Are they on YouTube? Is it a show on YouTube or something? Should we go to the straight? Did you guys like the pool rooms? DGen Round Table. What is this? DGen Round Table. All right. Let's see what this is. Oh, something went wrong. Doesn't like it, bro. Okay, what's this? Okay, here we go. Streamed 3 months ago. Month ago. Paul Shane conference. Okay, cool. Oh, right on. It's where the DGens get together, huh? Okay, so this is Campfire Stories.
NFT for a lot of money. I'm going to give them the middle finger, a clap.
Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so they got a they made a token for the show, okay? Is that what it is? Right on. That's cool. Let me see something here. I know that it's over bought, but I do think it looks bullish. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here. Even though I know it's being rejected technically when you break down the lower time frames, okay? I just maybe this green candle fills out a little bit. I don't think it's going to collapse. But you know, I could be wrong. Technically, it should collapse. Not collapse, but it should fill down to here. Okay, technically, but I actually think this may just consolidate a little bit. You know, fill it out because it is being rejected right here on this small. But in general, this still looks pretty bullish to me. I think a lot of the bearish struggle has played out on it. I do feel that. You know, because the bearish pattern has to play out, then the bullish pattern has to play out, et cetera, et cetera. I think in this situation, the bearish pattern might be about done playing out. That's all I'm saying. So you may get more upside out of this, even though it's overbought, technically. It may do really well. It may still have a lot more juice. Because for one reason, it's broken through a lot of the muck. All right, a lot of the major resistance it had to deal with, and and I see a lot of interesting candles, people interested, bullish candles. I don't see like reversal candles. I don't see people trying to get out quickly, panic. You know, once again, it's 13K market cap. You gotta take all this with a grain of salt. It's tiny, $400, $500 liquidity. That looks bullish, man. Also, is there a Trump yield farm? Are you a water sign? Sharon, I don't know. I'll tell you what I am. I'm a Taurus. Was born in May. Is that a water sign? Probably is a water sign. I don't know what it is, actually. Also, there is a Trump yield farm, so I get yield on top of the Trump PLS pair. It's been nice. Just don't chase. Wait for the red. It was designed to be pumpy both ways, like Hedron. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a yield farm for it. Where, on 9mm or something? Just was patient with Trump, waited for the reds. You showed on your chart and brought some smaller ones, but constantly added it up. LP'd most of it. All right, cool. You know, what Ivan is talking about right now, to be honest, is the best. Where you're building a position and you're learning a certain strategy with a token. It's the only way you're going to have good alpha with these tokens. You're tracking a particular one. He's been building a position. He's not just FOMOing into this meme to like get his one-off lottery ticket. And to be honest, my vibe, I don't attract a lot of the lottery ticket type guys anyway. But you're doing that the right way. You learned. He's talking about Trump PLS, by the way. Anyone who's just tuning in, we looked at that chart and he learned it and he watched it and he built a position and he did it really smart. And that's good. You want to do that with everything. You know, and you get good, then you're doing that with incentive and Hex and Paul Shane and Zach on Solana, like learn it, like learn how it moves and slowly build your position. Now, some of these means, yeah, you kind of just be like, here's, $50, here's, you got your own strategy like that. That's cool too. Because there are memes and sometimes they pump and then you never see them again. So I'm an earth sign. What does that mean? What does it mean? I know that I'm supposed to be good with Scorpios, but I never meet Scorpios. Ever. In terms of girls. I'm sure I've met male Scorpios. Yeah, I'm an earth sign. I'm very earthy. Cool. There's supposed to be a way to make your comments pop up on the screen. I have no idea how to do that. But I've been wanting to do that. Pops. You gotta trust me. I'm wanting to do that. Oh, shit. All right. All right, where are we at? Let's, yeah, you guys have any other requests? Oh, let's look at ETH really quick. I need to look at ETH because it's dancing here at support. All right. Obviously, the temptation, a lot of people have been selling out of ETH and rotating into other things. I don't think it's smart. Let me show you something. Can we show them something? Okay, there we go. So, when I flip it over, do you think it's played out? Is it done? Is it done? If I should look at this mess. Look at this mess. Let's just get rid of these. So if we look at this on ETH, what do we see? Do we think... Obviously, this is bullish. Look at this. This is freaking W. Look what it did. Look what it smashed right through there. Went up. That's what W's do. Okay. And what did we have here? All right. Hit a W. It smashed through. Is it going to keep smashing this way? Well, we've got this trend line that's very strong. All right. It's very sticky, very strong. It's clear. And I'm on the weekly. All right. So is a bullish, not bullish, I mean, we're flipped over, right? You guys get that? So when you see this, does it look like this W is going to push this way? I mean, look, here too, we had this strong trend and we blasted through, right? Look at this little dance right here, guys. Look at this little dance right here, all right? And then bam. Look at this little dance right here. Does this look similar to this? There's a lot of fuckery in crypto, so... because people were rotating out of ETH. This would not necessarily be a good time. You would think now, if I flip it back over, guys, I like to do that to get perspective. You know, obviously we want this to go this way. Okay, you guys understand that's our alts are going to go ballistic. All right, but the truth is, see how this did this and fell down. This is coming up, and you know, I'm showing you this. You know, I look at these W's. They're very bullish patterns. Okay, and just if you look at this right here, and then I look at this right here, I'm thinking this goes this way. If I were to show this to you and you had no bias on crypto and you had no fucking pulse chain, no altcoins, and I just showed you this, which way would you think this is going to go? Okay. I mean, it wouldn't be good for us, right? Obviously, this looks like it wants to go this way. All right. But this could be a reversal point, right? It's touched it a lot though. It's danced on this a lot. All right. And it won't get off it. But this could just be where the mad fuckery is, right? This is crypto where, you know, obviously this looks like this is going to break and we're going to come down here. But then what happens, right? As we know in crypto, it goes the opposite. So we don't know. But I think this is messing with people a lot. I think this... you know, you guys, I don't need to pull up a dominance chart. Obviously, we're at that point. We've all seen that chart. Oh, you know what? I want to show you guys another chart. Can I show you guys? Do we have time? Are you guys still awake? Are you alive? You guys are falling apart. All right, I'll show you one last thing. Okay. I was looking today. You know what I was looking at today? I was going to make a video on this. Have you guys seen the... because you guys are my late night, you guys stuck around all the way. You're getting to see the good stuff here. Look at this. This is called the Shiller PE ratio. Okay. So PE is price to earnings. Okay. And the price is the price of the stock. The earnings is how much revenue, just to make it super simple, how much revenue the company is generating. All right. So when the PE ratio is in a bad place, it means the price of the stock is trading too high in relation to its earning capacity of whatever company. All right, so this is the current Shiller PE ratio of the stock market. This is everything. Let's read what this says. Price earnings ratio of the average inflation adjusted earnings from the previous 10 years. Okay, I'm getting into technicals just to make it really easy. What do you see? You wanted to buy technically when this was at the bottom. That means that the companies were making a certain amount of money and the price of the company to earn it was dirt cheap. Okay, compared to what it's earning. Okay. Now, if you bought here, you've been ripping pretty good. And this is probably .com. Yep. Yes, it is. 1999. That means the price of everything was overvalued compared to what it was earning. And you can kind of see this trend line going across the middle, right? We're definitely getting overextended. And what's really interesting is, I think, was this the zombie? No, this is okay, the GFC. Okay, so this was another great time to buy. And we've been ripping ever since then. All right. Ever since then, we've been ripping. And if you see this trend line, we can almost join 3 points. All right, because you can see in 2021, we peaked out where the price to earnings was at 38. And now we're approaching 30. We're at 37. And you almost have a perfect trend line going all the way from from .com 1999. Now, how does this reset? Well, you can see this trend line, right? If this doesn't make a higher high, you would think maybe when this comes down, it might break this upward sloping trend we've had. Just like here, it was going up and it broke in the GFC and went lower. So it's possible this could break it and go lower. But where does it break? Now, it could break now or 3 months from now or 6 months from now, and we'd still be in this bull run, and this would barely tick up more. So, but we are at that point, okay, going all the way back to 1999 until now. We're at that inflection point where this needs to come back. And this might explain why people like Buffett are just sitting in cash. You know, he's more conservative. He's not going to wait till the last minute. He's made a big pile of cash because he sees this, and he's been through this history. Buffett started trading in the 1960s, I believe. So he's been through these. He knows what they mean. And you want to buy when this is as low as possible. You can see 1980 to 1999. and you wanted to be selling when you got up here. Same thing, came down GFC. You've been buying, and then you're selling, and now what do you think you should be doing? You know, on a bigger scale, you know. And once again, this isn't telling me it's going to fall apart tomorrow. Like I said, it could be 3 months from now, 6 months from now. We could still fit in the last end of this bull run in this frame, okay? So, because you have to understand these gaps are 10 years, right? So we could still be in 2025, and this chart would still look the same. So, but we are at that point, and it doesn't look like we're going to Valhalla. Okay, it does look like maybe this falls apart from here, but who knows? We did make a lower low here in 2023. Maybe this was our sign of weakness, our first little warning that we are breaking this trend a little bit. So let's be aware. I'm also going to show you one more. You guys are. This is the S&P earnings. All right. This is the S&P earnings per share, 12-month real earnings per share, inflation adjusted. All right. The mean is 43. We are at 192. Obviously, you want to buy low, sell high here as well. But we're up there. All right. We are up there. What is the 50-year? Oh, let's just look at 10-year. Let me do this. Okay, so this was GFC. And this was the zombie apocalypse. I don't know. Really interesting stuff, especially this one, this Schiller PE. This is one you kind of probably want to take seriously. All that you need to really understand from this is that the price of everything is overvalued right now. That's all that means. All right. And we're good because everything in our ecosystem is generally undervalued. So we're in a good place. If you're holding big bags of RH tickers, you're looking pretty good. But for maybe the stock market, maybe Bitcoin's overvalued. I don't know. But thanks for hanging out, guys. It's always good to see you. And definitely have any messages, anything you want to talk about. I'm in Telegram. Send me a message in there. And or you can put other requests below here. I'll take note of them, and then I'll bring them up in the next video. All right. Enjoy your weekend. Later.